Well, good morning.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Is it Friday yet?
Nope.
Oh,
Read Eddie's shirt.
it's Taco Tuesday, but I
Taco
didn't think he
Tuesday.
knew. I didn't
Yeah.
think he knew what he was talking about. I've been with Eddie all morning. All morning I've been with him.
Yep.
So, this is the thing. I am going to introduce the people that you see. Starting with Scott the Mustard Drill.
The one and only.
Then Eddie from Alice Lugo Studios.
Love it.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, what is your name again?
Jaime, I think it was, or Jeremias. One of the other.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
My husband.
Correct.
Okay. I just go with my husband.
Mhm.
Jeremy. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Then I told you one day I'm gonna wake up and not remember. Be like, what is that? Driving Miss Daisy.
Well, that's all right. That's why we got the paper on the wall.
And I'm gonna say that was forgery.
That's a forgery?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it out the frame and show you your own signature, and then
No.
what? Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Go Live Together. We are your hosts and hostesses. We would like to thank everybody who has made it into the live chat and also the replay. If you are here for the replay, please let us know by typing in the words #replay in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. And let us know how you like the show. You know, we love comments, and at least I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have birthdays. And I know we don't do this a lot, but because we knew about the birthdays last week, well, we knew about one last week.
Right.
And that was Sharon Rowland.
Happy birthday.
I've been with her all morning. You know, happy birthday, Sharon. And
Happy
then
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Many cakes and steaks for you. Done.
Oh, I like that. Cakes and steaks.
And tacos and pizza.
And then
that's for me.
If they come in, Midlife Travels.
Yes.
Chris has a birthday today.
Yep.
That's right.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And speaking of the live chat, you know, we got birthday girl Sharon Rowland first came into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bone Tired Travelers has made it in. Good morning.
I've been with Denise all morning.
Oh.
I've been with her all morning.
Ground Tech Master on Glio has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. I haven't been with you all morning.
Bamanola Lawn Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
I've been with Bama all morning.
Traveling with Tinkerbell is in the house. Hello.
Hey,
welcome.
Stop the presses. Okay. Here's the deal. You know, I'll be taking a lot of trips coming up. So I figured, why not have a co-host to the show? So yesterday, you know, before, you know, talking to anybody, I said, for the Sunday show, my Sunday show,
Cruising Through Life,
why not get Jackie to host with me? And it would be like The View or, you know, these talk show things that these women do, you know, and we can do that together. And so our first show together will be Sunday at 2:00. She goes to church, I go to church, so we'll be ready to go together, and we'll get together sometime this week. She goes live tonight, and we will be watching it.
7 p.m. Eastern.
So it's 6:00 our time.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. I've been with him all morning.
Everybody been up. Kathy Mills, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy Mills. Good morning, Kevin.
And new to the show, everybody, welcome in. The Vigor Feeling has made it in.
Yes. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Okay. I know
Welcome.
we do stuff. Well, you do it a different way. I don't.
Mhm.
The Vigor family. Check them out. They have over 1,000, but check them out. There are two people that I want to, before we highlight, and they have over 1,000. The Vigor people, and oh my God, it began with a B, and my tablet is in the back because I've been on it all morning. What is it?
I don't know. It's got a difficult spelling, but we will highlight them on a future show. But the Vigor Feeling, the way we do it here is you drop your own link. The way that you do that is if you are a creator and you would like for people to come and check out your channel, we ask that you type in the words #creator, #TMD, or #ELS. And Nightbot will go ahead and drop your channel link. That way everybody can come over and show you some love. And we expect that from our viewers here on Go Live Together. Snap, we're in Scott compliance.
Yep.
Okay, that's good news. Welcome to the party. Wait a minute. Yep, House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Happy birthday, Winston.
Yes.
I love it when y'all come in.
Yep. And I am going to be interviewed by House of X on August 24th. And
Nice.
I'm really excited about it and really looking forward to it. I cannot wait to hang out with those two.
Oh, expect for your subscriptions to go up.
Yeah.
They have a huge following,
Yeah.
and they are, they connect to every. Oh man,
Yeah.
their following is awesome.
I'm not sure where I am in the chat. Together We Travel has made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lisa J. Stocks has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
And I'm having to backpedal in the chat just a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna have. Oh man, they gone.
The Z Show Cruise Fund has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Tuber Chat has made it in. Thank you for
Good
that
morning.
share. Thank you for that. Najua Brown has made it in.
Good morning.
And let's see. I think we got everybody. Okay. I think we got everybody. Nightbot has made it in. Good morning.
Wow, Nightbot.
Oh, yeah. We love Nightbot. Nightbot is my homie.
Mm.
And speaking of creators, we always, every single episode, we highlight at least 5 channels for you guys to go check out. These are in no particular order, but they caught our attention enough for us to feature them. First up is One Busy Mama. Next up is Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. And, she's really stepping up her live game. She's been coming on live a whole lot more often.
As well as interviewing people.
And she's highlighting channels by bringing on guests on the panel and everything. Just a wonderful job being done over there.
We watched her last night.
Brittany's Traveling Adventures. Since he's been showing up here recently, I decided to go ahead and throw in the Captain Billy J.
Yes.
Sorry.
And last but definitely not least is Carmen for the win, Carmen.
Carmen.
And all of these channels are linked down in the description of this video. We ask that you click each link and go and show them some love.
Oh yeah, and I have one more. Midlife Travels.
Midlife Travels.
I didn't know that they didn't even have. They may have had 50 now. I don't know what they have.
That was our goal this morning.
That was goal for CME to get them to 50. I didn't know they didn't have a lot of connections.
Yep. And it looks
They're
like
49 right now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Scott McNeil, Midlife Travels has made it in.
Good morning.
Just Cody.
Good morning, Just Cody.
Hi.
And there was another one snuck in here. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in.
Good morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh.
And we're going to send you a message, Mike and Rihanna.
I think they got scared too, Eddie.
Bonfire needs 2 more to hit 50.
Bone tired too.
Oh, wait. Bone Tired just put out some news for us going on the Booze Cruise. It says, passing the word, Booze Cruise door decorating contest info has been updated on the Booze Cruise events page. So if you're on this sailing with us, go ahead and check that out in the Facebook group.
I always decorate our door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do. I don't know what I would do if I didn't decorate a door.
Whenever I cruise with my wife, she decorates our door.
Really?
Yes,
Oh my!
all the time. But I never do.
Men don't do it.
Yeah,
it's us.
Yep. Happy 51st birthday to the other half of Midlife Travels, Chris.
That's right.
Yes. My chat is just going nuts. So I'll focus on something else. Today is August 1st. If you are coming to Galveston, there are no ships in today. However, my screen is blank.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, let me do this. Okay. Everybody in the chat, we have 2 people that are monetized. They do accept super chats. Okay. So don't forget to do that if you want. Eddie does have merch.
Yep.
We have 2 TAs, and I don't know what else to say. I can copy and paste if you need copy and paste.
Right.
I can.
And this is a live look down at the Galveston beach. If you are coming into town today, your forecast, we're waking up to 83. It's going up. Normally it's 82. So today's high, if you're still here in the afternoon, is 93 degrees.
And yesterday it was 100 here on the island.
Yep.
Turned in to the news, and they said it's something, and then they said, but it feels like 100 in Galveston.
Yep.
I don't understand.
So let me go ahead and kill down this tab here. That way we can try.
And there's a lady, I don't mean to, this is off subject. There's a lady that's advertises her business. Her name is Miss Universe. And she says that she can make things move just by thinking about it. And I want to ask her if she could possibly move the sun to another place, but
well, in recognition of our near record low for August 1st here in Pennsylvania, I thought that I might come on the morning show today to represent how the house felt this morning, which would have been me wearing a winter hat instead of a fedora and a scarf and a parka. But I thought, nah, people would just think that's weird.
Yep.
Not people that know you. But see, I'm a little cold in here this morning, so.
Yeah, look what you're wearing, woman.
I bumped the AC down to 71 instead of 73, so it's a little cooler in the house than it normally is.
Oh, okay.
2 degrees.
Because I almost brought a sweater.
Only 2 degrees. It makes a difference between 73 and 71. We're either covered or we're not.
We are set at 72 since April.
Yeah.
And I have a fan above me going 24/7.
Yeah.
65. So.
Yep.
I mean,
just Cody.
If Scott was to come here, forget it. He'd be frozen. I'll have to put blankets on him.
Listen, I sit here frozen. Like last night, it was so cool here. Like even last evening, like my wife said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going outside to get warm, right?" And then I went outside, and then I came back in. She was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "It's not really any warmer outside." So I sat on the sofa with a blanket on. So,
hey,
Cody said it must be awesome to live in Galveston. The temperature today in Fort Smith, Arkansas, is 104 for the high. Yeah, we have a sea breeze here, so it keeps it just under control, but it's still hot out there. It's really, really hot.
You got a few more people in the chat.
Yeah, I see it. Miss Queen Sunkissed has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and we got some tragic news from Scott McNeil. My AC went out in the house last night.
Oh my.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Jordan Lee Vlogs has made it in. Good morning.
And if anybody wants to do exercising, Miss Queen Sunkissed, she has an exercise program in the morning. But it's a high end, but she also has shorts for sitting.
Low impact.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And there is a programming update, Midlife Travels. Go check your stats. And you know what? I think we're going to do that for this show as well, because they deserve some support.
Yes.
They need one more.
And Midlife, I honestly thought that I had subscribed to you.
Me too. Yep.
But
Right.
when I subscribed, on your in your live this morning, Eddie, I went to their channel and I said, well, let me just check it out. And I wasn't subscribed.
Yeah.
And I subscribed to them and that other channel. Well, 3 of the people that were in your live stream this morning, because I didn't know. I thought I had, but I.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to copy. Look, I'm doing your thing over here.
Copy and paste.
Yeah.
Copy and paste.
And then we go over here. Wait, that's not necessary. I'm just going to put it right there. That way, their link can go ahead and be shared. So everybody go check out Midlife Travels. I just dropped their link in the chat. Be sure to go and show them some love.
Please.
Yes. Yeah. And let's see. Today is August 1st. On this day in history, we're going all the way back to 10 BC.
Wow.
And this is Roman Emperor Claudius I, who extended Roman rule in North Africa and made Britain a province, was born in Lugdunum, Gaul, now Lyon, France.
Why don't you skip over those words that you can't pronounce?
I try. I really do. But sometimes.
But nobody would know.
Right. Okay. In 1819, American writer Herman Melville, best known for his novels of the sea, most notably Moby Dick, was born. In 1876, Colorado was admitted to the Union, becoming the 38th U.S. state.
Nice.
In 1936, the Summer Olympics opened in Berlin, and the efforts by Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party to demonstrate the superiority of the Aryan race were undermined by the success of African-American athletes, notably Jesse Owens. In 1940, John F. Kennedy's Why England Slept, a critical account of the British military that became a bestseller, was published. In 1944, the final entry was recorded in the diary of Anne Frank, a Jewish girl who spent 2 years in hiding during the Nazi occupation of the Netherlands. In 1966, Charles Whitman, a student and ex-Marine, fired down from the clock tower on the campus of the University of Texas at Austin, killing 14 people and wounding 31 others.
I remember that.
In 1981, the cable television network MTV debuted with the broadcast of the music video for Video Killed the Radio, starred by the Buggles.
That's right.
In 1987, American boxer Mike Tyson defeated Tony Tucker and was unanimously recognized as a heavyweight champion by all 3 sanctioning organizations.
Like the Spencer guy.
I don't know. Spence was on something. I don't know. He wasn't focused, from what I understand. And that will do it for this day in history. And let's check back in with it and see who else has made it in. Oh, snap. I'm all the way down at the bottom. Hold on. Oh, wow. Hey, cruising is fun anytime is made it into the chat. Good morning.
Hey!
Good morning.
Texas.
Yeah. Randacita has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I went to her channel too
Mm-hmm.
this morning.
Cruise Vet Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
What on, Mike?
I am truly going to make your live. I missed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I missed Cruise Vets yesterday. I don't know where we were.
I was here for an after show. I don't
Yeah,
know, you
we were there for a while, so yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why we missed Cruise Bay yesterday.
right.
Okay. So I'm
Tony!
And let's see, Stony Productions has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Rooted in Essential Oils has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And he's been going
Yeah,
live
he
a
says,
lot.
okay, Colorado. I live there.
All right.
Yep.
I worked there many times.
Really?
Well, you guys are like really fascinating people. I have lived right where I live my entire life. Right here in quiet South Central Pennsylvania.
And did you go to high school there?
Yes, in this very school district that I live in.
Stop.
My children, went to school here and graduated from here. And like, my wife is not from here. My wife is like you people. She's had a very diverse life. She's lived all over the place. Her dad was a Marine, so they, moved around a lot. He was also a pastor. So he moved sometime from churches to churches. So they lived a lot of places and stuff. And so she's lived all over the place, and I've lived here. So like, when we first met, we would like drive down streets and I would be like, oh, hey, see that like thing over there or whatever? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, hey, see that curb that's got like, some of the curb missing there or whatever? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I said, I hit that with my bike when I was like, 7 and stuff like that or whatever. And she's just like, shakes her head. She's like, I can't believe. I was like, oh, hey, one time when I was 13 over there, this thing happened or whatever. And she's just, I'm like, because I lived here my entire life. And then she just shakes her head and just laughs about it. And she was like, I couldn't tell you any of that stuff about any of the places I lived. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you the stuff I done. Nope. I'm not gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Cruise Vet said you didn't miss anything. It was a pre-recorded show, but he'll be back on live this morning.
Okay.
Replay.
Yep.
That's what I did in the afternoon. I
I
replayed.
love Cruise Vet's opening.
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, and we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for the cruise and travel industry news.
Good morning, Cruise News with
Okay, I'm going with the New York Post on this story because out of all of the poorly written articles about this particular news event, this one is the least of them all. So here we go. I'm going in. Mom missing after falling overboard on Royal Caribbean cruise.
That was yesterday, right?
It says here, a mom is missing after she fell off the Royal Caribbean cruise ship Monday during a voyage from Malaysia to Singapore, officials said. Rita Shanani, 64, was vacationing with her husband on the spectrum of the seas when he woke up in the middle of the night and noticed his wife was missing from the cabin. The vessel's overboard detection system revealed that something had gone overboard, and the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center was notified about 7:50 a.m. on Monday. It says here that MRCC Singapore is coordinating the search and immediately issued navigational safety broadcasts to vessels in the Singapore Strait and vessels in the port to keep a lookout for missing person and report any sightings to the MRCC Singapore. The massive Spectrum of the Seas, which can carry about 4,900 passengers, was returning from a 4-day round-trip cruise to Malaysia. The couple's son, who was not on board, told the Straits Times that his mother could not swim. He has disputed suspicions that his mother jumped overboard and believes she could be stuck somewhere on the ship. We've asked to see the CCTV footage, but so far we've not received anything yet for us to confirm that it was her. All we know is that the ship's crew thinks she jumped. He told the Straits Times in a phone call Monday night. Eventually, my father was told to get down from the ship because there was another cruise that was going to take place, but we think she may still be on the ship somewhere, he added. She was on holiday enjoying herself, and then the whole thing happened. It doesn't make sense. Royal Caribbean did not immediately respond to a request for comment by the New York Post. In June, a 42-year-old woman was rescued after she fell off the 10th floor deck of a Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Seas about 25 miles south of Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic during a trip from Florida. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I mean, whenever somebody goes overboard, my mind always wanders to the nth degree. Why, how, are they okay? This and that and everything else. And it has spawned a lot of other articles. There's this really long article that I'm going to link in my, in the description on my channel today of the live show that goes into in depth about all the overboards. I think over nearly 400 people have gone overboard between 2020 and 2002 and 2020. So, it just goes into a whole bunch of different things about, the industry and how, even though those statistics are out there, they're not really tracked very much. And, there's just a lot of stuff involved in it and stuff like that. But it's a very interesting article, but it's very long. So I'm not going to go into it on the show today, but I will link it in the description for everybody to go and check out. And then the last story I have today is Carnival cruise ship air conditioning issues lead to refund. So it says, while sailing in Caribbean at the end of July, the Carnival Sunrise has suffered repeated air conditioning issues that have created excessive hot areas on the ship, including in some guest staterooms. The ship's onboard technicians have worked around the clock to correct the issue, but only with limited success. Because of this, Carnival Cruise Lines is offering partial refunds to guests in impacted cabins. While our shipboard and shoreside technical teams were able to complete the work and the overall temperature on board has lowered, we recognize that the temperature in your stateroom has not been at the desired level. We understand the impact that this has had on your vacation. So, along with our apologies, for each day your stateroom temperature was above the ideal range, we are extending a 50% refund on your cruise fare. Refunds are being issued as onboard credit to guest sail and sign accounts and are based on the base cruise fare only, not port taxes and fees or any drink packages, Wi-Fi packages, or specialty dining that you may have purchased. Furthermore, refunds are only calculated based on the days where the measured stateroom temperature was too high and may be different for guests in every stateroom. The extreme heat and record-setting ocean temperatures have put added stress on air conditioning systems on land and sea, and our technical teams are keeping a close eye on our ships to make sure that our guests are comfortable. Carnival Sunrise has experienced an air conditioning issue that has affected a limited number of staterooms in some of the public areas on the ship. Our shipboard and shoreside teams have worked as quickly as possible to resolve the issue and have been able to address the higher temperatures in most of the affected areas. We have been in direct communication with the guests affected to address the impact on their cruise. Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador John Heald also commented on the air conditioning issues experienced not just on the Sunrise, but on several other Carnival ships as well. He says, I have seen and answered many questions and concerns about the air conditioning on board some of our vessels. Extreme heat and record-setting ocean temperatures have placed added stress on our air conditioning systems, which is affecting the temperature in some areas of our ships. I promise that our engineering teams and shoreside beards are doing all that they can to rectify this. The most recent sailing of the Carnival Sunrise, where refunds have been confirmed, is a 5-night Western Caribbean voyage that departed Miami. The ship also visited Jamaica and Grand Cayman before returning to Miami on Saturday, July 29th. Water temperatures in the sailing regions are recorded from 75 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, or for the rest of the world, 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. While the ship was visiting both Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman, the air temperatures were in the low 90s. At the time of the year, average high temperatures in both Jamaica and Grand Cayman are typically in the mid to upper 80s, making this summer hotter than normal. The last thing I want to mention is the history of the Carnival Sunrise, which it was formerly known as the Carnival's Triumph, which became notorious for its 2013 when it had an engine fire, resulting in the ship being stranded at sea for multiple days and being towed back. And I remember the news stories and reports from that, and it was absolutely horrible conditions on board. And so then after that, there were additional issues reported with power losses on board in both 2010, 2014, and 2017. The Triumph also had power loss issues. And then it underwent a $200 million refurbishment in 2019. And because they were so extensive, they renamed the Triumph the Sunrise, making it the second Sunshine class ship. The Sunshine was formerly the Destiny, which of course underwent that same kind of massive renovation, resulting in the name change. And the Carnival Victory also underwent a similar renovation, resulting in it being renamed the Carnival Radiance. So that is it for the news.
I just okay. Go ahead, Eddie.
No.
I just don't understand. It takes a lot to jump overboard. And that's my thing. As a short person, I would have to if I had a balcony, I would have to get a chair, a lawn chair, the chairs that are on the balcony, stack that up, and I would have to be a person that could actually fling myself.
Yeah, you would have to leap over the side because
you don't want to hit the decks below.
Deck below. Yeah,
right.
Especially if you're on a ship that has the harbor, that harbor thing, Havana. If you have the Havana that's down there, you could, it boggles my mind.
Yes, it's very difficult. I mean, I see comments all the time from people that are always saying, how impossible it is to simply accidentally fall overboard, that it has to be, and a really determined effort. And as we all know, we've been on ships, and in most areas of the ship, you really, nothing is so low that you could just easily fall over, right?
No,
it does definitely have to be. Now, there may be a few spots where if you really looked hard, where the barrier might be a little bit lower, but you would still have to climb up over it, right? Like the ship wouldn't just simply like move or something like that, and suddenly you would fall into it and go right over. Like there's just no place that I have ever seen on any of the ships I've ever been on that is like that. So, and of course, a lot of other people say that alcohol is always a major factor. But again, like I have been drunk many times in my life, and I have never felt the urge to jump overboard while I was drunk. So again, not everybody is the same. So not really sure if that is true or not, or what factor, what's going on in that entire scenario where somebody is, very drunk and decides, okay, it's time for me to jump over a ship. But in any event, it is something that does preoccupy my mind many times when I learn about it. It's terrible. It's horrible. I can't even fathom being in that scenario, whether you're drunk or not. It's just really a horrible thing. And, I mean, if 400 people have died over about a decade, I mean, at what point, I don't know what can be done, but at what point, should we decide that something should be done about it? But again, I mean, they always say these ships have these detection systems that detect, somebody going overboard, but nobody ever seems to know that it happened until hours or the next day. And I'm not sure why those systems are in place if they don't seem to be able to alert the crew in a more timely manner.
That's right.
You know what they may need is some of them security guards that work at Walmart that watch the cameras of people stealing.
Right.
Just employ some of those guys, or it's called loss prevention. Loss of life is way more important than loss of stuff. So why is no one watching these cameras? I watch the camera in the stateroom simply because they have no audio, number one. Number two, it lights up the interior room just enough for you to see around. And number three, you can see what's going on the ship. I stay tuned into the ship's cameras.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Midlife Travels has a cruise announcement. We are 17 days away from our Carnival Breeze cruise.
Nice.
Sounds like a birthday celebration cruise to me.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Also, Bill, welcome in to the shenanigans from Armstrong Adventures.
Good morning.
Morning.
We're just talking about people dying. That's what we're doing.
It's unfortunate. Like I said, it seems like it's happening so much more lately, but
it does. And then sometimes I wonder, well, because like while you were reading the story, I said, I wonder if her husband picked her up and threw her over,
I mean, I mean, it's terrible to fathom, but I mean, I guess it's a possibility, right? I mean, it really is.
Because like he woke up and she wasn't there. She could have been gone to get some pizza, or what made him think that she was overboard or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I watch too much TV. I don't know.
Bone Tire Traveler says, "Hey Cheryl, got packages from Shein and Amazon yesterday. Got two from Temu coming this week."
Oh, I'm waiting on one from Temu.
Yep. It was supposed to come yesterday. I'm still scratching my head about that one.
I have actually 2 Temu orders coming, and my next cruise is in 12 days.
12 days.
Oh my God.
Yep. 12
I am
days.
expecting something, and unfortunately, I'm dealing with this upper respiratory infection. If you haven't noticed, I keep blanking my camera out because I'm coughing and hacking like it's January and I have COVID or something. Okay, it's terrible. And I'm like, this is my luck, right? That I would get this right before I'm going on a cruise. So.
Yep. Stony Productions has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
Good morning.
And thank you for those pineapples, Cruise Nuts. We know this is you, the Facebook user.
And Cruise Nuts, your premiere.
Yeah, the premiere
was awesome.
It was.
Yesterday.
Those whale sharks.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
I know.
I saw Eddie in the chat.
You were in the chat, Eddie. And you said something funny about Eddie.
I did.
In the whale sharks.
Yeah, we were trolling each other in the comments. Linda Oki has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
450 feet? No, thank you.
No. I mean, we can stay on the cruise ship for that, right? We go over deep
That's right.
water. And you can look down. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Let's see. There is a question for Warmstrong in the chat. When is your next live stream? Please let us know down in the comments section. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning.
It's another one from the north.
Yep.
But see, I cannot play that. I cannot play the same sound effect for Rob because on my soundboard here, that particular one is labeled M and R.
Okay.
Right. That's
Mike
theirs.
and Rihanna.
That's their sound.
Yes, that is their sound, Mike and Rihanna.
And speaking of Rob, he left a comment here. Good day, y'all. It's only 88 more sleeps until it is cruise day, and 84 until I fly into MCO, I think, for my upcoming trip. Please correct me if I'm wrong on the location.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What cruise is he going on?
The Booze Cruise.
Which one? 1.0?
One.
Yeah.
You
The one
going
now
to
in
New
October.
Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans, MCO.
No, MCO is Orlando, isn't it?
Orlando.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wait, what cruise is he going on? Because MCO is Orlando.
Yeah, you're not going to Orlando.
MSY. I think it's the one in New Orleans.
MSY.
Yeah.
And we got a new person to the chat, Alicia. Says maybe they should require people to scan, sell, and sign card to open the balcony door.
Could be.
Listen, I mean, you could really, regulate it to the nth degree if you want, but I don't know. Maybe shoring up some of the. I mean, like it would ruin the view maybe in some areas, but maybe shoring up some of the walls around the perimeter of the ships or something. I don't know. I mean, I wish I had the answer because I would. I'd hand it over.
I wish I had the answer because I think when I hear about somebody going overboard, it boggles my mind, because even if you've had too much to drink. One time, here's a story. I had too much to drink. And what I did was I walked around my deck so much that my feet hurt. I took my shoes off and somebody in my head said, why don't you ask somebody where your cabin is? And that's what I did. And I went to my cabin and I laid down. I mean, I don't understand. I can't fathom. I just can't.
I can't either.
And
by the way, Bone Tired Traveler says there's a lot of COVID going around. Yes, I definitely do not have COVID. I definitely know what caused my sinus infection. It's a medication-induced side effect, but it's not COVID.
Yep.
Right.
And let's see, we got some shopping updates here. Mike and Rihanna have a Temu package on the way. Traveling with Tinkerbell says Temu order is on its way. Cruise Vet Adventures says ordered my pineapple shirt from Temu along with other items.
Oh,
Nice,
and
nice.
Wait a minute, that's not it. Traveling with Tinkerbell, I have 5 bags coming in. LOL.
Oh,
Ouch.
I would like to give you a standing ovation
Yes.
because I felt as though I was the only person that went overboard on the Temu shopping.
I don't know. That bag was massive.
no,
Yeah.
Like Rihanna said, it was massive.
no.
But that's all right. We hadn't got a Temu box yet. I think the Pineapple King up here, he holds the record for the
And here's the problem. Temu is kind of like Temu is a self-inducing obsession, right, in itself, because every time I get something from Temu that I either don't like or it doesn't fit or this or that or whatever, right? They end up giving me like an instant credit for it,
Right.
And then I'm like, okay, but I have this credit now, so now I have to buy something more, and it just keeps cycling.
Right.
It's a vicious cycle. I'm never going to get out of it.
Yesterday, I found myself scrolling Temu like it was social media. It's
He
like,
did, and he said that.
I'm on Instagram right now. I'm on Instagram and they're selling stuff, and they got the people selling stuff on Instagram, but I'm like, hey, this is cool because they're recommending things based off of what you viewed. And I'm viewing, camera equipment. I'm viewing, just other stuff. I'm not too much into the clothing side because that's hers. So you get a different scroll with me versus her. Bruce from Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Yep. Take care, Z and Bone Tired. Take care. Thank you for coming in.
Sleepy.
Yes.
And let's see.
Yeah, Denise just got off.
Yeah. They gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had a hard night at work.
Snap. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Thank you for waking me up with your shenanigans this morning.
Yeah, we were on your thing this morning.
Yes. And let's see. I just saw.
Marion.
Yep. Facebook user.
Yeah,
Stay off if you're drunk.
Yeah.
Real simple. D&G Explorers has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Magnificent Germany with Darian has come in.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome in.
Yes. In another cruise news story says for MSC cruises these days, it's all about speed, which is why the cruise line and Formula One racing combined a new milestone together over the weekend. First Grand Prix with MSC Cruises as title sponsor. The Formula One MSC Cruises Belgian Grand Prix 2023, the newest edition of one of the most historic and prominent races on the F1 calendar, took place at the iconic Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium from July 28th to July 30th. And for the record, the winner of the race, these days, not surprisingly, was Max Verstappen of the Red Bull team. So that's cool. MSC has partnered up with them and become the title sponsor for Formula One.
Yeah.
In another cruise news story, Princess Cruises unveiled its 2025 Alaska Cruise and Cruise Tour season, featuring 3 new round-trip itineraries and an exclusive new National Parks Cruise Tour. These sailings are available for booking starting August 3rd. New for 2025 from the cruise line that brings the most guests to Alaska every year is a 22-day round-trip voyage sailing from San Francisco on Ruby Princess that coincides with the summer solstice, and a 17-day round-trip cruise from Seattle on Grand Princess featuring 3 days of scenic glacier viewing. For guests seeking to sail from Southern California, a new 16-day round-trip inside passage voyage from Los Angeles to on Grand Princess offers a convenient and affordable option. Following its debut in 2024, the National Parks Cruise Tour returns in 2025 with a 15-night adventure to 5 of Alaska's most breathtaking parks. Guests will have the opportunity to explore Glacier Bay, Denali, Wrangell, St., Elias, Kenai Fjords National Parks, and Klondike Gold Rush National Historical Park and Skagway. Unique to Princess, this experience combines a 7-day voyage of glaciers cruise, scenic rail travel, and multiple days on land, including stays at 4 Princess-owned wilderness lodges. So if you want to have a different cruise experience, we ask that you consider a cruise tour.
And we have 2 travel advisors on the panel. Jeremy and Scott. Also, if you're looking for merch, Eddie is your man. Okay.
We also have 2 future travel advisors on the panel.
Yes.
Eddie and Cheryl.
Yes.
That is correct. And we got merch too.
Yes, we do.
And she learned how to get to the merch shop, y'all. That's another thing. You know, she's really come around a lot. Yeah, shopping. See, that's what I'm saying. She knows it. So the event.
I never heard Cheryl weigh in on the question of should the cruise lines add Temu to the free internet sites on
Yeah, you know how you can go on American Airlines and stuff? You
can go on there without the internet package. Just anybody can connect to the Wi-Fi and get on there without the internet.
That would be good. That would be
shopping on the cruise ship.
Shopping on.
Yes.
I think if Denise was still here, I know she would. And I know, Eddie, there's no need for you to put your head down because Alice and I and Denise.
Well, he gets the internet package, so this really doesn't apply to him.
Right.
Scott was talking about the people who don't get internet like us, we're going to Southwest, we're going to American Airlines, we're going to Carnival. Yeah, we do shop for cruises on the cruise with no internet package, and that's how you do it. You go
There
to
you go.
Right.
So yes, we feel you on that. However, I'm still sticking with the sign-in thing and people having access to your Temu account and thus your credit cards, and they might send you a stupid order that you didn't look forward to.
Whatever.
And finally, in the cruise news for today, Seabourn, the leader in ultra luxury voyages and expedition travel, took delivery of its second expedition ship, Seabourn Pursuit, today during an official handover maritime ceremony at the Team Mariotti shipyard in Genoa, Italy. Seabourn Pursuit is the company's second purpose-built ultra luxury expedition ship and newest expedition ship in the industry. And these ships are going to the cold climates, Arctic and Antarctic. So these are really special sailings. If you want to jump on it, they've got a brand new ship for you. It's the Seabourn Pursuit. So be sure to book that today, as they do shut those cruising seasons down for the winter. Let's see. Temu is very addictive. Now they have games that you can play in the Temu app. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know it either.
Yeah, Mike and Rihanna said that. I got to check that out.
Oh,
Maybe that's just Canada.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Because it's all about the buying here. I mean, we have given you a surprise discount. I clicked that and man.
I love it. Like when the wheel turns, right? The wheel turns and then it goes past the $100 or whatever. And then it goes click. And then it clicks back right onto it. I'm like,
right.
I'm so lucky.
Every
Cruise Nuts, in response to the news story, says cruise lines need to incorporate an outer perimeter netting around the ship while sailing for people not falling or jumping off of the ship. Netting.
That's going to be an amazing engineering to do something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus,
and then it gets some bad weather and it gets ripped off or damaged and stuff, and then they don't fix
or
it.
a shark is caught off in there and you fall on top of the shark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea maybe, but
just be careful.
Absolutely. And let's see, Scott has a question. It says, name a rookie cruise mistake you've made. Woo!
Well, let me tell you, okay, out of more than 50 cruises, I have made plenty of rookie mistakes. However, on focusing on one, I would say that my rookie mistakes are, and should have known better, but didn't. In two separate instances, I picked a cabin in a location that even a first-time cruiser would have probably thought to themselves, I should not pick this cabin. So the first one was right above a club that, of course, went till 2 o'clock in the morning with rocking music. And my wife never left me alone and never left me live it down. I think she still brings it up to me from time to time. And the other one was, again, a cabin location, but it was we were actually already booked in a completely different location, midship, perfect. But I saw this cabin at the rear of the ship. And again, I should have known better, but based on the deck plan, it looked like it was bigger. And I thought, oh, well, who doesn't want more room in their cruise cabin? So let me move us there. And of course, I'm a travel agent, right? So I just log in and just move us. It's that simple. And I'm thinking I should have known better. Turns out we were located literally right on top of the engine. And if you remember the days, when There was a little box next to the bed and you could put a quarter in it and the bed would vibrate. Yeah, well, that ain't nothing on what that bed did every single time that engine had to do anything that entire cruise. It was horrible. It was terrible. Literally, like I think it was vibrating the fillings out of my teeth. It was insane.
I know.
Did not get any sleep at all that entire cruise. It was terrible, and it was definitely a huge rookie mistake.
Wow. Eddie?
From back in the 80s and 90s, I don't recall much from those days, but I will say that otherwise known as the glorified closet room.
Closet room. Yeah, I was reading that.
What I remember from our 2018 cruise, since finally going back, the only thing I recall from that cruise was that embarkation day, you're supposed to go do the muster drill. And I just lay down on the bed. I didn't want to go anywhere. And Alice kept telling me, "You have to go with me. You gotta go. You have to go there. You have to show your car." And I gave her the cards right here. You take it. She's like, "You're coming with me." I'm like, "I don't want to go. You're coming with me, damn it." So I finally walked out with her and went did it. And they told me, "Yes, you have to be present to do this." I'm like, so normal. But other than that, everything that I know of, that I recall, everything has been good. So maybe not bringing cash, or maybe buying the wrong stuff. Little things that you do, but it's been great. It's been good. Now, what I did back in the 80s and 90s, I used to do a lot of drinking. Maybe that was my rookie mistake back then, that I drank too much. So.
I have several, and I know that she's probably going to throw me under the bus. But so I'll highlight two. I'll highlight two, and let's see if it aligns with each other's. This is like a live love and marriage episode right here. Okay, so the first notable cruise rookie mistake that I made was looking at our sign and sail account on embarkation day, and I noticed that Carnival had refunded $16, and we were cruising with the kids. Okay, so there's 5 of us. I'm in super dad mode at this point because we never cruised with the kids, and I just want everything to be right and perfect. So I looked at the account, and we had extra money in there. So I jump on the horn with guest services, asking them where all this extra onboard credit came from, because companies don't just give away money ever. So it's like, I was uneasy about it. I thought I was being punked again. And so they didn't answer the phone. I had to go to guest services, wait in the line, and found out that, it was a refund on port taxes and fees for both ports that we're going to ×5. So that ended up being $96. You can see my concern. So, that was cruise rookie mistake number 1.
No.
It wasn't? Okay, well, let me take another stab at it here. Another one is I forgot her medicine here at the house. I'm responsible for, packing the last minute items, and I forgot her medicine. So we had to go to the pharmacy in Aruba and get her medicine. So those are the mistakes that I have made. Let's see what rookie mistakes that she has made.
No, we're still on your mistakes. I don't make mistakes. I'm sorry.
No rookie mistakes.
None.
Okay.
None. But let me tell you.
Whoa!
On the first cruise that he went on with me. Okay, we're sitting in E-Muster with my daughter and her guest. And once again, he looks at the sailing sign card. He'd never been on a cruise, ever, never.
I'm just studying my blue card.
And we had a large amount of onboard credit because of all the
cancellations. Yeah.
So I wasn't worried. But he looks on there, and it's half. He tells me, and babe, with an urgency in his voice, we haven't bought anything, but we don't have all the onboard credit. So I said, what are you talking about? We're in e-muster.
Now, mind you, I'm not the primary person on the account, so I'm only able to see my side and not the whole thing. Yeah, Carnival does that. They split up your onboard credit between the guest and the stateroom.
So therefore, I tell my daughter, hey, we got to go to guest services because the money, onboard money is not correct.
Yep.
Listening to him, well, we went, and I didn't even think about checking it myself on my card. I just went by what he said.
Yep.
Got there, the money was separated.
Yeah, it was all there. It was just split in half. And mind you, I was a rookie while making this rookie mistake. I had a blue card, so I have a valid excuse for this.
And from that point on, we go to guest services twice on every sailing.
Yep.
Because of him. If we're not in the line, he's calling them.
Well, she's got a dedicated line down to guest services now. She's platinum, so that's easy peasy for me.
Mm.
When I first became platinum and I went to that special platinum and diamond line at guest services, and there was one person in front of me, so I was standing there, and then that person and the guest services person who walked away, they walked away together. It went somewhere. I don't know what the deal was. So I'm standing there, and there's people over there in the other normal line, and there were 3 guest services personnel over there. Easily 10 people that were in that line were handled.
Yeah.
And I was still standing there.
Yep.
And then finally, one of them walked over to me and said, I'm really sorry. I don't know why he walked away, but if you still need help, you can get in the regular line behind the other 10 people who were still in that line. And I just looked at him and I was like, listen, I'm not that kind of cruiser, but just take the damn thing down then if it doesn't really mean anything.
That's right.
Right? If it doesn't mean anything, then just take it down and make everybody, regardless of status, stand in the same line. Because it's
right.
Some more people have made it into the chat. The Bud Files has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Also, let's see. Mike and Rihanna says, we haven't made a rookie mistake yet. Hopefully we don't make any mistakes in the up boots cruise.
There's coming. Everybody makes rookie mistakes, even when you're not a rookie.
Right. And Elizabeth commented on your thing. She called it the glorified closet room.
It was. There was literally no room. The bed touched both. Usually there's a little bit of space next to the bed. Yeah. No, not in this room. The mattress actually touched the walls on both sides. The only space was this tiny little path at the foot of the bed that went between the desk and the bathroom door. And even that was like so narrow, only like one person could like walk through it at any time.
Oh my God.
It was insane. We literally kept our cabin door open almost the entire cruise because just being able to look out to the hallway from the bed gave the feel and appearance that our room was bigger than it actually.
Stop.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Tripping with Dre and Michelle have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see. Kathy Mills says, on Carnival Sunshine 2 weeks ago, they refunded about $13 per person for port fees and taxes, which was a nice $52 credit surprise for 4 people in the cabin.
Yeah, I've definitely been on ships where, they refund a couple of bucks or whatever for port taxes and fees, but.
Yep. I guess I got trust issues. I don't know, but it really.
Well, you should have trust issues when you go on that bear thing with Andrew and Bruce.
I got deep trust issues, not only for the humans that are going to be walking me through this excursion, but for the bears themselves and the guide, which only has one can of bear spray. What if there's 2 bears?
Well,
I'm just saying. What if there's
See, I feel very confident that after Jeremy endures that excursion, he is going to find within himself a new sense of bravery. And the very next opportunity he has, he is going to test that bravery on board an XL class ship.
Well, too bad I'm going on all the Excels first this year, and 2025 is the Alaska cruise, so we'll have to see what.
Well, listen, with a very special XL class ship, only a mere couple of minutes away, I am sure there will be additional opportunities.
Yep. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
He has a lunchtime live.
Yeah. Okay, Cruise Nuts made a rookie mistake. Booked a cabin on the pool deck near the elevators.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. That's a big one right there. Everybody takes those elevators.
Yeah, and I did do a rookie thing on the September. I was so excited that I was given the opportunity to book my, immediate family's cabins for the September cruise. And I don't know what made me do this. I did the front of the ship.
The very front of the ship. That's where we're going to be in 32 days is the very, very front of the Mardi Gras.
I've been there.
This front.
Yeah.
The
very front.
I like the midship, and I didn't do midship.
And we're on deck 5 just across the hall from the spa. So I don't know if they get wild and crazy in there, but let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I made everybody up at the front. And
yeah. Jordan Lee Vlog says, I wish we lived that close to the port. It's not all what it's cracked up to be, because every 3 or 4 days, or sometimes every 2 days, we have ships coming and going without us on board. And it's a bittersweet feeling is what it is.
It's not good.
We just like to bring it to y'all whenever we can make it down there at 4:30.
Listen, make no mistake, okay? They're living the life down there. All right. They're living the life. Okay. They're wearing shorts and t-shirts when the rest of us are like slipping and falling on ice and snow. Okay. Yeah. They're living the life. All right. They're living the life.
And Tinkerbell says, ride the Bolt on a sea day. You will love it. See, I don't know if I go to the Bolt, whether I would want to be in port, where if the Bolt breaks and flies into the ocean and drags me down with it, because everybody's never minding the fact that you're strapped onto this glorified four-wheeler with tracks. Okay, four-wheelers are heavy. I know how heavy four-wheelers are. I've been ran over by one. And if that is dragging me down into the sea, I need to be close to land, first of all, so I don't go down 900 feet. And secondly, so that the port officials can be notified immediately that somebody has been. And let's see how it goes. Let's fish this fool out that got his crazy butt up there.
Because what am I going to
vlog it? Wee! Just all into the ocean and everything. Just Jeremy will be gone. I'm just saying that roller coaster video that you showed me with the things separating, it had a crack in it. I think that pretty much sealed it for the Bolt.
That was at Carowinds. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. And they put on it? Shrink wrap. Okay, they put shrink wrap on it. I mean, the ride is closed, but why the shrink wrap? I didn't understand that.
They had that on the news.
Yeah, they did.
I agree, Tinkerbell. He needs to get on there and hit the boost button for sure.
The boost button. You know what I will hit the boost button on is on the Norwegian ship, on the Encore, whenever I get in the go-kart. I will do that. I will do the go-kart, and because I'm heavy, I might actually beat Eddie's record. I don't know, Super Mario.
Hey, listen, that go-kart could easily bust through the track and go right over.
I'm too good of a driver, Scott.
Don't ride with me then.
Yeah.
I'll bump you out.
Hey, Dre, I did see that comment. Yeah, we'll get you one.
One what?
ship model. He wants a Mardi Gras
model.
Says if I send you the money, will you get me one? We'll do that. Now you got to specify. Do you want the crystal looking one that's like $60, or do you want the regular one that's like $40? So we need to know which one you want, so we can get the right one.
I didn't even want to touch the one that was made out of glass.
Yeah, that crystal one is nice, but I do like the regular ship models because they show all of the detailing and stuff of things that are actually on board that ship. So those are the ones that I like. And let's see. Hey, looks like you got another sub, Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so Eddie, you had a secret that you wanted to share with the people.
Yes, I do. October 28, 2024. Living out of Tampa, Florida, baby. On the Carnival Paradise. We're going to go on a 6-day cruise to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. 6 days. Carnival Paradise, Tampa, October 28, 2024. On that ship right there. Contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. For more details, $25 down to reserve your spot. Refundable. You got till May 2024 for your deposit. Refundable. And pay off your cruise by July 2024. You got a whole year to get your thoughts together, put it together, reserve, get it, put the deposit down, and get in it. A lot of creators coming on. All of us here in the panel will be in it. I'm going to be there. Bruce is going to be there. House of X will be there. Bill, Mike and Rihanna are also going to be there. Their first cruise. They are also in charge of the Facebook group. Get in it. Check out the Facebook group, The Secret Boost Cruise 2.0, with all the activities that we'll be doing during the cruise. Shirt design is coming up soon. So if any info, get in touch with Bruce and get it together. Let's go.
Boost Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
I know, right?
Tinkerbell's going to be there too.
Nice. And speaking of which, Tinkerbell said the go-kart is fun at night. I rode it on the Prima and had a great time.
Oh, boy.
That's what's up.
3X.
And they got... Dre already got the glass one, but they want the regular ship model. So we got to remember that to do that. And Mike and Rand said, "Don't get the wrong ship model like Clock did."
Oh.
Rob says, "Oh, sweet, Eddie is paying for all of us to go on to this cruise. Let's go."
Who?
I don't know. He must be talking about another Eddie, right? We need to know about this Eddie.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Hold on. He's looking around.
Looking out to the window, see no, I don't remember that. So
Robin Jan Cruz have just made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. I know that Cruise Nut's gonna be on board too. So there's a lot of creators coming.
Controversial Cruising's also there.
I know. I just wish it wasn't so long. Like, it's so far away from now.
I know, right? And it's the best ports. I tell you, I can't wait to get to
those are
Grand
some
Cayman.
awesome ports.
I haven't been to Grand Cayman in a while, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be,
me either. But I love Grand Cayman.
I'm definitely going to the turtle farm.
Cool.
Can't wait.
And let's
see coffee in Key West.
I know, right? That's strong stuff.
And let's
coffee and a pernil sandwich.
Speaking of creators, YouTube is busy all day long, but we have some channels that are going to be coming on live or doing premieres for the remainder of the day. And I believe Eddie has that list covered.
Well, unfortunately, today there's no list. PSP is having some problems, but I will tell you from my daily talks about what's going on. I know that following us at 11 o'clock in the morning will be a moment in the Word with Darian. Also, Cruz Bet will have a short live that he talks about news. Also, 11 o'clock, Cruz Bet Adventures. 1 o'clock Eastern will be Roy and Becky's live. At 6 p.m. Eastern will be Destination Fun, followed by 7 p.m. with Traveling with Tinkerbell, her first live tonight. Please give her some support.
Yes.
And then at 9 o'clock tonight will be Ocean to Ocean Travel at 9 p.m. Eastern with Bruce and Cindy. So looking forward to see you all there.
Well, that'll work. And let's see if anybody else has made it in. Oh, it's the Eddie on the screen. Yep.
Oh. Cream or cream?
And key lime pie. Yes. If you're
Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
They're famous for two things: key lime pie and conch.
Yes, don't get the chocolate key lime pie.
Oh no, get that. I highly recommend that.
You get the ice cream pie.
Only in Texas.
No,
Only if
that's
you're from Texas.
That is Florida. Yeah.
Only if you're from Texas, you get the chocolate mint.
Yes.
Lime,
Get the chocolate dipped key lime pie. It is highly recommended by myself. I thoroughly enjoyed it. She had the key lime ice cream where the pieces of crust was actually in the ice cream and it was still crunchy crust in spite of it being in the ice cream. That was impressive right there. I tried that too. Well, thank you everybody for coming into the live stream today. We enjoyed having you. Wait, hold on. Robin Jankin Cruz says, I won a conch blowing contest in Key West. Blew it the longest.
Oh, wow.
That'll work.
Wow. You're not going to win that.
I'm not going to do it. Oh, Tripping with Dre and Michelle, 8 days from boarding the Scarlet Lady.
Oh,
Nice.
stay close to that KMA.
Yep.
You should go live from the hammock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to Key West too.
Oh, you're going to love Key West.
Yep.
I love
Key West.
It's I don't remember the street name, but it's a corner shop where the original key lime pie is from. It's right there in Key West.
Yeah.
You'll find it. I think if you ride the trolley will drop you off right in front of it.
That trolley's cool, but we found that just walking down one street and back up the same street, you find so much stuff.
Oh, yeah, in Canal Street.
Right at the port area. And we were there. Duval Street. That's the one we took.
Yeah.
Duval is the main street that goes.
Yeah.
Why am I saying Canal? Dude, you guys are right. Canal is in New Orleans. Yeah,
And
Duval Street,
we were there on Christmas Day, and it was still a lot of stuff open, and we had a great time.
Yeah, we did.
There was a lot of stuff closed, but still, we had an amazing day in Key West. That's why until I met Curacao, it was my number one port. Now, Curacao and Key West, both, they have the same draw for me. It's like there's a whole lot to do at the port, and you don't have to do anything else. It's just like Cozumel. Every time we go to Cozumel, we never leave port. And we're there for a good portion of the day, and then we just go back on the ship. Fats and Tree have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Marathon. Yeah, I caught
Marathon live stream.
I caught that live on Sunday. Yes. Curacao is beautiful. Just love just wandering the town. Yeah, I know. Don't forget your wallet like Tony did for the lobster rolls.
Yeah, he walked all the way there, and then he's oh, where's my wallet?
I know.
Oops.
Yeah.
No, I get my bag together before we leave the ship because I don't want to. I don't want to go back to the ship to get anything while we're in port.
You can't get good lobster roll wherever it's warm.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, South Florida lobster is nothing compared to Northeast.
Yeah.
Northeast. Okay.
And in my opinion, the best lobster roll is Connecticut roll.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yep. Well, with that, we will end today's show. Thank you guys for coming in and sticking around. We hope that you have the great rest of your day. Please come back tomorrow for some more shenanigans and cruise news stories. We really appreciate you guys. Everybody
really
take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.
Bye.